Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Siti Mukassyafah. So today's topic is about education system in every country. As we know, every country has a different system and strategy for the education. Every teacher has a different educational method that they use for their learning system. The system is based on the country on ideology, culture, and demographic system. And the system are needed in all sectors of a country, including the education sector. When we talk about education, we often hear most of people talk about the excellence of Finnish education system, which is the world best system. So there are many surprising facts behind the success of the Finnish student, and Finland has a unique education system that may be surprising the other country. So, how the education system in Finland and how they become the best education system. And in this occasion, I would like to talk about the education system in Finland. My talk will be two parts. In the first part is the Finnish education system level, and then the second I'll go on to talk about some fact in Finland education system. Now let's move to the first part of my talk, which is Finnish education system level. So the first is early childhood education or daycare center. So at this level, it's not compulsory. Start at the age of 8 months until 5 years. And in this level, the activity is mostly play. The second is pre-primary school. So at this level, it's compulsory and free. So children age 6 are required to attend pre-primary school for 1 year, and they will introduce to subject matter such as math and language. But they still teach them by game, so it's still good enough for children. The third is basic education, that is primary and lower secondary school. Primary school is compulsory and free. It's like elementary school in Indonesia is start from 7 years old. So in this basic education, each lesson is tailored to the student abilities. There is basic knowledge and advanced knowledge. So even though they are in the same class, the teacher can adjust the student abilities. For example, the teacher will giving a different task in each student according to their respective abilities. The fourth is primary school. Primary school is like elementary school in Indonesia, which is for 6 years, starting from 7 until 13 years old. But the difference is that the number of the lesson is not as much as in Indonesia. So they're studying about 5 until 7 hours in a day. The fifth is lower secondary school. Lower secondary school is like junior high school in Indonesia, which is for 3 years, starting from 14 until 16 years old. And at this level, the student can choose their own lesson. So there's compulsory lesson and the rest can be chosen by themselves. The sixth is upper secondary school. Upper secondary school or high school is for 17 until 19 years old. And there are two types, that is senior high school and vocational high school. And the last is higher education or university. For higher education, there are bachelor, master, and PhD or doctoral. But bachelor and master has the same system as high school, that there are two types, that is university and University of Applied Science. So that is the Finnish education system level, and now we come to the next part, which is some fact in Finland education system. The first is starting school at 7 years old. At the age of 7, it's considered late compared to the usual age for start school, but according to the Finnish government, the mental readiness when entering school is the most important thing, and they think that 7 years old is the best age to start school. The second is teachers are highly respected. The teaching profession in Finland is not underestimated. Teachers are highly respected in this country. This may be the one of the key to the excellence of Finnish education system. The teachers in Finland earn relatively high salaries than the other. Therefore, becoming a teacher in Finland requires a special qualification. To become a teacher, you must have at least master degree. And this teacher must also complete a qualification program to become a teacher. The third is no standardized and no ranking system. So there is no standardized because they believe that education is not about how students can do well in tests, but how students can solve problems around them. And that is the goal of education in Finland. Actually, there is a small test, but they use only for evaluation. They not use for compare school, compare student to another. So these tests are used only for evaluation to make sure how students themselves are capable of. The fourth is they believe that education is not about competition, but it's about collaboration. So classes or school in Finland, mostly they discuss, solve problems together, read books together too. So mostly the students do something together or collaboration. And the last is giving little homework. The Finnish school system does not require the teacher to give the student a large amount of homework. The teacher and parents argue that the lessons they face at school are already packed enough. So the student should not be burned with a pile of texts that make them exhausted. And now the conclusion is education is the most profitable investment in humanity, and Finland is a country that has the best level of education in the world because the main goal of the Finnish education system is to realize high level education for all. Okay, that's all about my presentation. Thank you so much for your nice attention, and I hope you can get full knowledge from this presentation. And I'm so sorry if I have made a mistake. As I say, thank you.